YouTube, Montez Family 6 here with another vintage silver showing. What you see here are a few vintage ingots and rounds produced by USVI, later known as A-Mark or Anaheim Metals. So here's the story. The founder of USVI, Howard Eichen, was an architect and did a lot of work in the U.S., throughout Mexico, and in fact spent a lot of time in Oaxaca, Mexico, as well as traveled between the U.S. and U.S. Virgin Islands. In fact, the name USVI was taken from his love and passion from traveling in U.S. Virgin Islands, as you can see there, USVI, and later became known as A-Mark or Anaheim Metals. And these that you see here are the 1 ounce ingots of the work that he and Anaheim Metals was able to produce. These are pretty common. You can find these somewhat easily available on eBay, social media sites. Sometimes there might be some on some well-known bullion sites, local coin shops, or local coin shows. They do hold a small premium. I've been lucky over the years to grab a couple, anywhere between the range of $23 to $26 for those little bars here. But really the intent for this video was to show you these rounds here, because I thought it was an interesting story between these rounds here. Howard, after he gave up his career, if you will, as an architect, decided he wanted to make jewelry pieces and had a passion for ancient coins. So decided he wanted to produce his own ancient coins. And his attempt to do so, he created steel stamps. And those steel stamps and the molds that were used back then, they eventually broke. So what you see here is a limited run of, and limited edition, if you will, of rounds that are very scarce and rare in production. And in fact, these are somewhat hard to come by. I was really happy to acquire this one here. And then I got this one here a few years ago, and was really happy about it too. But, these were produced in Howard's home in Del Mar, California, along with a couple of buddies of his, and using some really untraditional methods, more along the line of how ancient coins were produced back then. And he felt strongly that he really wanted to make a coin or a round that looked like an ancient coin, and using those methods. In fact, he used silver shot that he produced himself to make these rounds. And you can see on the bottom there, his name Icon is there. And so what he did is he took silver, melted it, and then poured it into a bucket of water to create the shot. That shot was then later used to produce these rounds that you see here. And it took a few people with using an automatic hydraulic jack to compress the silver and stamp it with these images, or like in this one here is a chariot, 2 horses pulling a man there. And there's others that are out there. And in the marketplace, there's one with a Roman head, with a man with a beard. There's one with a sun image and a face. So there are several out there, but I just thought it was kind of cool just to share with the YouTube community what these are. There are several out there. Like I said, these do come with a hefty premium, especially these rounds here. But also, I thought just a brief introduction and history of the story behind Howard Eichen and how he started USVI, which eventually I think we all know as A-Mark Metals, and some of the techniques that went into making these rounds that are considered vintage and rare to hold these days. So I hope you enjoy YouTube, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.